Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is all about the items that I will be releasing in my Etsy shop for March 2022. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. So for March 2022, I will be releasing some new items into my Etsy shop. I have a few different types of cash envelopes, but I also have some dashboards that I'm really excited about. So this video is going to be showing you all every single item that we'll be releasing for March 2022. I am planning on putting these items up on my Etsy shop on March 1st, 2022, and there might be a discount on that day, possibly for that week, in celebration of my new release and also in celebration of my birthday, which is also on March 1st. So I wanted to start out with showing you all the dashboards that I'm going to be releasing, and I'm going to be pulling out my my planners because they're in my planners right now. So starting with my classic HP planner, and then we will also be I will be showing you the ones that I have in my personal size planner wallet. So this is my classic HP size planner. This is what I consider to be my catch-all planner, and I do use dashboards behind my monthly dividers, or I shouldn't say monthly dividers, behind my section dividers, and I do have like a couple that I usually put up front. So like for instance, this is not available in my Etsy shop. I'm thinking about putting it on there though. So if any of you are interested in this, definitely let me know down below because I can do that. Like this is a dashboard that's currently available in my Etsy shop. It is a February dashboard. I do have all 12 months of dashboards that look very similar to this, with a faded picture in the background and a quote in the forefront. So those are already on my Etsy shop. But if I turn to like my top tab dividers, like right here, this is a new dashboard that I have for March 2022. All of the dashboards for March are all focused around quotes that are empowering to women and are for furtherment of feminism and all of that stuff, because March 8th is International Women's Day. So I thought that focusing on quotes by strong women and women's empowerment was a really great idea. So this one here is a quote from Sarah Grimke. I think it's a pretty popular and well-known quote that says, "All I ask of our brethren is that they will take their feet from off our necks," which is such an awesome quote. Another one of those of the dashboards to kind of match this theme, which is these like beautiful green like greenery, not really florals, but greenery in the background, is this one here, which is a quote from Margaret Cho that says, "To have self-esteem is truly an act of revolution, and our revolution is long overdue." I absolutely love that quote. And I do have another one here. This one is a quote from Maya Angelou that says, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them," which I think is incredibly powerful. As you'll notice, all of the dashboards do have a little bit of variation in terms of where that greenery is and what that greenery looks like. There is a fourth one. I'm not sure if I have it in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it's right here. This one's a quote from Serena Williams, and this says, "Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another," which I think is really just such a wonderful quote about women supporting each other, and what happens for one of us is better for all of us. You know what I mean? So those are 4 dashboards. I have them here in classic HP size, but they will be available in mini HP, A5, and personal size as well. I am going to be selling them in a bundle of 4. So all of the dashboards today for the March 2022 release will be in a like a bundle. So going into my personal size planner, and I will zoom in just a little bit, I have another and different set of dashboards in my personal size planner. These will be releasing on March 1st, and again, they follow that same theme of women's empowerment and feminism and all of that stuff. And all of the ones that we will be seeing with this bundle are from quotes from Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who is just one of my favorite people ever. I think she was such an incredible inspiration, and she did so much for women in her lifetime. So the first of which, and this is a set of 6, this one says, women belong in all places where decisions are being made. The next one is real change, enduring change happens one step at a time. Then we have when there are 9, which is a reference to the Supreme Court. We have another that says, so that's the dissenters' hope, that they are writing not for today, but for tomorrow. Next, we have one that says, every now and then it helps to be a little deaf. And then lastly, fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. And again, these, they all kind of have a little bit of like a watercolor in the background. It's all black and white with some type of like a geometric shape or more drawn in shape to them. So you can see that each one of them is just a little bit different in terms of where that design is located on the dashboard, and kind of what pairing of more watercolor along with some other shape is involved. So really, really love the way that these came out, and I had to put them in my personal planner right away because I just loved them so much. So those will also be available on March 1st in my Etsy shop in a bundle of 6. And they will also be available in classic HP size, mini HP size, A5, and personal. Next, I want to share with you all the cash envelopes that I will be releasing for March. And I'm going to zoom on out a little bit so you have a better look at them. So with the cash envelopes, I believe there's 6. There's either 5 or 6 different ones that I will be releasing. They are all different patterns, but they will each be releasing in the same like color palette. So there's 5 different colors. Each bundle comes with one single design in all 5 colors, and all the bundles will have the same colors. So I have printed one of each design off, and it takes us through the colors that will be offered as well. So this first one here, I think I'm calling it the bump cash envelope. So I really like this one, and this is the green color that we will have on the cash envelopes. Next, I'm calling this the mountains, and this is, again, this is a pink one, but again, like this cash envelope will be in the green I just showed you, this pink, and then all the rest of the colors that are coming. For our next cash envelope, we have bubbles. So in my first release, I did have a cash envelope that was similar to this, but the colors are completely different to what I'm offering now. I'm considering this like the pastel version of the bubble envelopes. So, and the pattern on it is different. It's not exactly the same as the one that I released when my shop first opened. Next, we have a splatter cash envelope, and this is in a nice kind of tan beige color. Then we have what I call my squiggles cash envelope, and this is coming in a nice pastel, kind of a lavender tone, which is really pretty. When I had purple in my cash envelopes that I put out with my last release, none of them had this really nice light kind of lavender pastel purple tone, so I wanted to come out with some with that. And then lastly, I'm calling this one the V cash envelope, and I printed it out in pink just because, again, I'm only offering in 5 different colors. So these are the 5 colors that the cash envelopes will be released in. Is it 5 colors? Yeah, it is. It's 5 colors. So those are the 5 colors that the cash envelopes will be released in, and each of these patterns, along with the V pattern down here, will be released in those 5 colors. So that is it. That's the items that I am going to be releasing for March 2022 in my Etsy shop. There's always a link down to my Etsy shop in the description box below. I will still have all of the products that were released when I initially opened my shop available. I will also be offering these new cash envelope designs in custom. So I do have some listings on my shop for custom cash envelopes, and basically you're able to pick whatever design you want, whatever color you want, and then you let me know what you want written on it, and I will hand well, it's digital, but I will hand write in whatever you want the cash envelope to say on it and then send it to you. So those are still available, and I will be adding these designs to those listings. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about my release or my Etsy shop, please do not hesitate to put comments down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.